Book 2. Canto 9. The plot. She ceased. So counsel to her bane disguised beneath a show of gain, Kakei in her joy and pride to Manthara again replied, Thy sense I envy, prudent maid, with sagest lore thy lids persuade. No humpback maid in all the earth, for wise resolve, can match thy worth. Thou art alone with constant zeal devoted to thy lady's weal. Dear girl, without thy faithful aid I had not marked the plot he laid. Full of all guile and sin and spite misshapen humpbacks shock the sight, but thou art fair in form to please, bent like a lily by the breeze. I look thee o'er with watchful eye, and in thy frame no fault can spy, the chest so deep, the waist so trim, so round the lines of breast and limb. Thy cheeks with moon-like beauty shine, and the warm wealth of youth is thine. Thy legs, my girl, are long and neat, and somewhat long thy dainty feet, while stepping out before my face thou seemest like a crane to pace. The thousand wiles are in thy breast which Sambara the fiend possessed, and countless others all thine own, O damsel sage, to thee are known. Thy very hump becomes thee too, O thou whose face is fair to view, for there reside in endless store plots, wizard wiles, and warrior lore. A golden chain I'll round it fling when Rama's flight makes Bharat king, yeah, polished links of finest gold, when once the wished for prize I hold with naught to fear and none to hate, thy hump, dear maid, shall decorate. A golden frontlet wrought with care, and precious jewels shalt thou wear, 2 lovely robes around thee fold, and walk a goddess to behold, bidding the moon himself compare his beauty with a face so fair. With scent of precious sandal sweet down to the nails upon thy feet, first of the household thou shalt go and pay with scorn each battled foe. Kakei's praise the damsel heard, and thus again her lady stirred, who lay upon her beauteous bed like fire upon the altar fed, Dear queen, they build the bridge in vain when swollen streams are dry again. Arise, thy glorious task complete, and draw the king to thy retreat. The large-eyed lady left her bower exulting in her pride of power, and with the humpback sought the gloom and silence of the mourner's room. The string of priceless pearls that hung around her neck to earth she flung, with all the wealth and luster lent by precious gem and ornament. Then, listening to her slave's advice, lay, like a nymph from paradise. As on the ground her limbs she laid once more she cried unto the maid, Soon must thou to the monarch say Kakei's soul has passed away, or, Rama banished as we planned, my son made king shall rule the land. No more for gold and gems I care, for brave attire or dainty fare. If Rama should the throne ascend, that very hour my life will end. The royal lady wounded through the bosom with the darts that flew launched from the humpback's tongue pressed both her hands upon her side, and o'er again she cried with wildering fury stung, Yes, it shall be thy task to tell that I have hurried hence to dwell in Yama's realms of woe, or happy Bharat shall be king, and doomed to years of wandering Kausalya's son shall go. I heed not dainty viands now fair wreaths of flowers to twine my brow, soft balm or precious scent, my very life I count as naught, nothing on earth can claim my thought but Rama's banishment. She spoke these words of cruel ire, then stripping off her gay attire, the cold bare floor she pressed. So, falling from her home on high, some lovely daughter of the sky upon the ground might rest. With darkened brow and furious mien, stripped of her gems and wreath, the queen in spotless beauty lay, like heaven obscured with gathering cloud, when shades of midnight darkness shroud each star's expiring ray.